Hello everyone, Besley here. I'm sorry I don't have anything like super deep or thoughtful to say. This is more of a break whatever vid. Um, Sort of a recap of what I did this past weekend because I went to a local convention here where I live called Blurriecon, and I got a lot of cool stuff, and they did a really cool charity fundraiser for one of the local animal shelters um, at the end, and so I got a bunch of crap from that too. And then also today, my mechanical keyboard came in the mail. This is actually my second. This one's going to go to work with me because I finally decided to splurge and buy a mechanical keyboard at home. It's a Corsair Vengeance K95, and I've had it for a couple of weeks, and I know the RGB came out, but I'm perfectly happy with it not being an RGB. And honestly, their new logo looks like Corsair's new logo looks like a fucking tramp stamp or like a stupid tribal tattoo. So I'm kind of cool with the one I have. Anyway, I basically decided that I didn't like the way that my keyboard at work felt, so I was like, alright, I'll put down a little bit more money and I will get another new keyboard. So I did. And it just came in today, so I'm excited. It is and I know Brazil on the DNT forums was like, never talk to me again when I said that I bought a Rosewell, but that's okay. I've actually, my computer case is a Rosewell case. It's really nice. It was super cheap. I want to say it was somewhere in the realm of about $50 when I got it for a mid-tower case. That's really good. And it looks really good, and it had a lot of fans. So for the cost, it was a really good investment. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when I do my next build. I don't know if it'll be another Rosewell case. I might go a little bit higher because I have a little bit extra spending money. Well, I hopefully will. We'll see. Whenever that happens. Anyways, on to this. I'm gonna do the keyboard first, and I'll put a link in the description to when I actually start the haul stuff for Blurriecon, just in case you don't give a shit about mechanical keyboards. So it's a Helios, and it's dual LED, and I didn't even need the LEDs, but this was the one I picked out because it was available in Cherry MX Brown, because that's what I wanted. I wanted the feel, I wanted the feedback. My K95 is a Cherry MX Red, which is good for gaming, but I find that it's kind of difficult to type on. I don't know, sometimes I get carried away and I hit the keys and funny things happen. And I basically end up hitting a key multiple times, or my fingers fly too fast. So having a little bit of feedback, I figure, might help rectify that problem. So as you can see, it's a mini USB to USB connector, which I think some people have had a problem with. I'm hoping that I don't have a problem. The keyboard is really solid from just an initial look, and it sounds really good, and it's not so loud as to sort of irritate my people in my office, but just loud enough for me to feel good about it. So that's why I got the browns, because I knew if I got the blues, I was just gonna make everyone irritated. So that's basically the breakdown. I'm not gonna plug it in right now, but obviously, like, it's really solid. I'm super happy with this so far. So I'm gonna probably take it to work tomorrow and plug the sucker in, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm not really going to take advantage of the backlighting or anything. It doesn't really matter to me. The backlighting is nice, but what I wanted was a functional mechanical work keyboard that was sort of in the lower. My price range was kind of low. I think this was under. I want to say this was $70-some, maybe in the 80s. I can't remember. But it was under $100, which was was the object. I didn't want to go super expensive because the K95 is a little bit higher. And I'm a super duper cheapskate, so anytime I have to spend over like $100 on something, I get like really scared. So there's that. Alright, we're 5 minutes in, and I've talked your ear off enough about that. And I'm gonna get out my Blurriecon stuff. It was a really small convention, but it was really fun. It was just like in like a Quality Inn near our local casino, and I drove down there and I was super nervous because I don't know, whenever I go to a con I get super nervous. But it was super nice, and there was a lot of cool people there, and overall I had a really good experience. I didn't go down Friday, it was 3 days, but I was there on Saturday and Sunday. And probably the nicest thing that they had a huge, I think they call it a retrocade, and they had, oh, I don't know, at least 20 TVs, maybe more, that had just every single console you could think of, and it was super, super cool. I don't know, I spent most of my time on the TV that had Melee. So, but yeah, it was super, super sweet. Had some neat stuff going on. I had fun time in the artist alley. I had a long talk with one of the artists, people in the artist alley, about MMOs. That was really fun. I don't know, just hanging out, and of course the charity auction at the very end was a lot of fun too. So I will start by going through what I bought from the vendors, and it was all artist alley stuff. First thing I bought was I already have a 3DS case, but I couldn't, oh my god, can you even see it? There it goes. Waited for the light to adjust. I got a Sylveon 3DS case, and it's super cute! Oh my god. Like, really adorable. And this is from, I have the card here, Squishy Productions. I had a really cool talk with the one guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He was super cool. We talked about MMOs. It was nice. On the inside, I mean, just your regular case, and it actually has spots for some cards. So that's cool. I like that. That's a nice touch. And so I'll put there's my 3DS. Ouija. Alright, so there's that. The next thing I got was, and I don't know what their website is, the Artist Alley thing calls her Pink Pig Studio, but I have her Tumblr up, and I can, I'll post it, I'll post that in the description along with their Squishy Productions Store Envy, because they have some really cool stuff on there. They do, little dice bags and like plush cubes and all sorts of cool things, and they had a lot of neat stuff. And this gal, I don't know her name, but she was super cool, super nice, and I got some stuff from her. First thing I bought a bunch of stickers, because God knows I have so many fucking stickers. I got, I'm gonna fucking butcher the pronunciation, Danganronpa stickers. I got a Togami, and I got, oh my god, I can't see, it's too bright. A Togami and a Fukawa. Because they're the best. Ah! And Danganronpa is great. Anyways, next I got a bunch of TF2 stickers. They're also all super cute. I know it's really hard to see. So there's the Spy. Basically, I bought all the ones that I normally play. I think these are my top 4 played. A Spy, Sniper, Medic, and Heavy. So I got those. And I got the cutest handmade Charmander plushie I've ever seen in my life. He is the cutest fucking thing. Oh my god. He's so cute. He's super, super soft. And I adore him. He's a beautiful creature. So, those are the things that I bought from the Artist Alley. And next I will go through what I won at the charity auction. And the first thing that I got from the charity, one of the first things I got from the charity auction was actually a different thing from the Artist Alley. This was donated. This was from Artist a la Carte. And I'll take a link to their DeviantArt too, because it has a card. Oh, and they have an Etsy, so I can link that too. And it's a cute little, it is a clay ninja. It's got a string, so I don't know, maybe I'll hang it on my Christmas tree, I don't know, but super cute. And it's a Sculpey clay ninja that I got. That was from the charity auction. And this was the most amazing charity. It was just like a bunch of shit that we were just auctioning off. Some of it was like really cool, like stuff from the artist alley that got donated. Other stuff was just like random shit. And I'll get to that because some of the random shit I got was super cool. So one thing I got was this was a lot together. These were all auctioned off together that I got for a couple bucks. Were a bunch of old PC games. I got a copy of Earthworm Jim for the PC. I got a copy of Centipede for the PC. I got a copy of Arcanum for the PC, which is exciting, and I got the Zork Anthology for the PC, and that has Zork 1, Zork 2, Zork 3, Beyond Zork, and Zork 0. So, look, both DOS and Macintosh versions included. Thanks, Infocom. So that was the one lot. That was, ooh, I don't know how many dollars I spent on that. Not very many. And then next was a lot that I got for, I want to say, $1. It was a lot of Sega Saturn games, and I have it on good authority that all but one of them work. And I cannot remember which one doesn't work, so you'll have to forgive me. Their cases are not in really great shape, but the discs, like I said, with the exception of one, also I think work. I think Black Dawn might be the one that doesn't work. But I don't even own a Sega Saturn, so now I'm in the market for one. I figured no one was putting money down on them, I'll put money down on them. So I've got Gex for the Sega Saturn. Like, as you can see, the cases are really beat up, and this doesn't even have its booklet, but that's okay. Like, these were like only $1 altogether. Black Dawn. Double Switch. Shell Shock. And World Series Baseball. Yeah, they're, like you say, not the best of condition, but you know, when it's only $1. So there's that. And then the last thing I have in here, I think it's the last thing. Oh, what I don't have here is, I don't know where they are. They're probably, I think they're in the wash. I got a lot of 4 t-shirts for $2. They're all really goofy. The one that was a really good one was there was a Jinx Minecraft t-shirt in there. And that was the reason I bid on them, because that by itself was worth the $2, and it's in my size. So then I also got like a push button receive bacon shirt, some ridiculous SpongeBob swag t-shirt, and I guess an I've turned to the dork side t-shirt, like things I wouldn't wear, things that would be a little embarrassing for me to wear in public. But you know, if I'm gonna wear it, like just for bedtime t-shirts or whatever, just going to sleep in them or just wearing them around the house or you know whatever, not a big deal. You know, I have so many fucking t-shirts. It's you know, a couple more embarrassing ones, it's all right. I have so many embarrassing t-shirts. So I'll put these down there. And then the last one, this is like an example of one of the really goofy lots that they had. I think I got this for $1. I've got a VHS tape. And okay, well, first of all, I got this drawing faces book called Face Off: How to Draw Amazing Caricatures and Comic Portraits. And we sort of flipped through and making jokes about the art in it and stuff. But anyways, the real crown jewel of this is the fact that it was bundled with a VHS copy of Face Off. The grill swapping movie with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. And you know, I love Nick Cage, so huge fucking Nick Cage fan, and it's a little embarrassing, but I adore him. He does what he wants, and it's ridiculous and it's silly. But yeah, I really like Nick Cage, and the fact that I've got a book called Face Off and the movie Face Off together was too good to pass up. So those were my contributions to charity. I took a VHS of a not so good Nicolas Cage movie and a character book. They had all sorts of other lots too. They had a bunch of like really like manga you would never want to own, like a bunch of hentai manga. It was just like, oh, you do not want to. Oh, it was so bad. You're just like, ooh, this is embarrassing. And they were like reading excerpts from them, and it was really funny. And yeah. Anyways, that was what I got from Blurriecon. If you're in the Erie area, I recommend it. They were really cool people. You know, it was an anime game convention. I mean, you know, it's also the smallest one I've ever gone to. I think the smallest one before that was Toricon, and that was at RIT, and that was several thousand people. So it's really not that small of a con. It was sort of in the middling maybe, and it usually sells out. So you've got like I don't know how many tickets they sell, like 4,000, 5,000. I want to say they do 4,000 tickets, but it could be 5,000. I can't remember. But I recommend that too. Toricon is a lot of fun. As an aside, I swear to God, every single fucking anime convention has a Hitalia panel. I don't get it. Like, I don't get the appeal. This is a mini rant. I don't really get the appeal. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's like every single one has one. I don't understand. Is that like a requirement for anime cons to have a Hitalia panel, or is just the demand there? Who knows? Rant over. But no, it was cool. They had a nerdcore group there. I didn't watch them, but I'm sure it was nice. They had like a para on Saturday, and they had a bunch of different game tournaments and stuff in the retrocade, so that was neat. I wish I could have taken part in the Pokemon tournament, but unfortunately I'm not even through Pokemon X because I'm, like I said, slow on the uptake. This is not very old, my 3DS. I bought it a relatively short time ago, and I am notoriously slow. I play a lot more PC games than I do mobile gaming these days. But I am traveling to BlizzCon in a couple of weeks, so that will probably be a good time for me to catch up and probably finish Pokemon X. So then I can actually maybe start working towards an actual team for maybe sort of semi-casual competitive play. But, you know, yeah, who knows. Other than that, that's it. I did cosplay, but it's same old Blue Medic because I didn't even know it was a thing until I looked in the paper and there was like, hey, there's this story on it, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go. So I did, and it was fun. And see, yeah, I have my props just sitting around here. It's attached to a belt. My Uber saw is falling apart, but you know. So yeah. So there's that. That's basically all I wanted to show you. So yeah. I guess that's bye-bye for now. Besley, signing off.